Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Crochet by NatalieLucille. Let's learn something new today. I've noticed over the years that I tend to gravitate toward things that make me happy, and here's one of them. This is a Tunisian Crochet Scrubbie, and so you're going to need to make two of these if you're wanting to make the Scrubbie. Grab your cotton yarn and your hook. I'm using just regular cotton and a G hook. You want to start out with a magic circle with a long tail because you will be sewing that in. Chain 1 to close the circle. In the magic circle, single crochet 8 times. And once you have finished your 8th one, cinch up your magic circle. Your tail will be long. Join with the slip stitch, and a lot of times when I have a magic circle so it doesn't come undone, I will also slip stitch in my working yarn as well as the tail, and then I'll just use it in about one stitch and kind of do my best to move it aside. So chain 1 with both. Now you want to move your tail aside. It gets in the way sometimes, you just do your best. And then chain 7 more. So you will have a total of 8 chains. Working in the ridge of the underside of the chain, insert your hook, pull up a loop. And you will work your way just like this all the way down the chain. So it's a little bit tight at first. The other yarns that I've worked with, I don't have to pull too much, but this one I have to kind of use my fingernail to maneuver the yarn. And again, you're just working down the chain. And you'll have all your loops on your hook come down to your beginning where you joined in your single crochet. My tail was about to get on my nerves, but I got it. Come down into the single crochet, pull up a loop, and this, you should have this many loops on your hook, which should equal out to 7. Yarn over and draw through 2. Yarn over, draw through 2. Go this way through your back pass. You're just yarning over and drawing through 2 all the way to the end till you have one single loop on your hook, and then you'll chain 1. Now with this, and I'll try and get it as close as I can, if you can see these ridges, bumps at the very top, that's what we're going into. So you have your first ridge beside your chain. Don't use that one, go into the next one. You're going to insert your hook, yarn over and draw up. And this is going to be our short row because you're going to have a long row of 7 loops, and then you're going to have short rows of 6. This will make sense in just a second. So work through your top ridges. A total of 6 times to where you have, you can see it's in focus, 7 loops on your hook. And then you're going to yarn over and draw through 2 all the way through the back pass. chain 1, and now we're going to do a forward pass, which is our long pass on this one. And of course you come in working down the ridges at the very top. And it's yarn over, pull up, and you're going to do this 5 times. Here's the second one, the third, the fourth, and the fifth. Now, you can see where this little bitty hole is here. That's where you're going in for number 6. So insert, yarn over, pull up, and then you will go into that same single crochet. So you'll work each single crochet twice, if you will, on your long rows. When you are completely done with this entire round, you will have a total of 32 rows going all the way around, and it should be flat. Chain 1. Now we're going to do a forward pass. It's a short pass. Everything should look like this so far. And then you will go into the top ridges, and not the ridge that's right by the hook. That's where you chained. And again, if it's a little tight, just use your fingernail just to kind of maneuver it. Like I said, my other cotton yarn didn't do this. It's just this yarn. And so you'll do 6 of these ridges. That way you have a total of 7 loops on your hook, because that also contains the chain 1. And then your yarn over and draw through 2 loops all the way back through the back pass. And everything should look like this so far. Chain 1. And now we're doing our long forward pass. So you will draw up 5 loops. So here's your first one. Second, third, fourth, and fifth. And then remember, you're going to come right back down into this little hole here. And then once you draw up your loop, you're going to come back down to your magic circle and go into the next, which is basically the second single crochet. So remember, each single crochet, you're going to work 2 of the long rows, because your short rows don't come down into the single crochet. And keep your hook and loops close to the single crochets when you do it, and that way there's not a space in between. It just keeps it nice and snug. And then just work that back pass. And everything should look like this. I just absolutely love the look of this. So just keep working your way around, and it should look like this about halfway through. This is the back side, and this is the front. And just keep working it around. Remember, it's long, short, long, short, long, short, all the way around for a total of 32 rounds. And once you get to the end, your last round will be a short one. And so So you'll work your 6, then come back, chain 1, and then you will join the round. And go ahead and you'll cut your yarn and fasten off until you have this gap. Grab your tapestry needle. We're going to sew this together. That's why you had the long tail in the back. And just try and make it as neat as you can. But you see this front chain braid? We're going to do our best to kind of sort of hide that. And it might have a little wonky texture to it, but just make it work. And just to let you know, to work on these at a steady pace, it took me about an hour and 45 minutes. And that's even while doing the video. So it doesn't take too long, but it does take time. And if you just want to make one, you can make a coaster. I think they're just so pretty. I love the texture of Tunisian crochet, and this is a little bit different than your regular simple stitch. I don't know, I think it looks like a beautiful fan. And then once you sew your edges together as best as possible, then you're going to use my favorite edging, and you can use whatever edging you'd like, to sew your 2 scrubbies together if you're making a scrubbie. And so I just kind of weaving in my ends. They're going to be hidden anyway. This is the inside. And so I'm just taking this shorter end as well and just weaving it into the inside. You won't see them, but just kind of securing it just a little bit. Now grab your other scrubbie, if you have one, and put the back sides together. See, now just we're going to work into matching stitches, and you'll be working on the inside loops, like right on the inside. So join those and then chain 1, and then insert your hook and draw up. And I dropped my tail now, I don't need it anymore. You wrap around the top and you pull through. So you'll go in through the loops, yarn over, wrap around the top, and pull through. And you're going to do this all the way around. Sometimes it can give you a little bit of a workout. But it's like a single crochet, but you're just wrapping your yarn around. I love the finished look of this edge. I use it for quite a bit of my projects because it's simple, it's fast, and it has just a very polished look in the end. And so just keep working your way around. And then almost to the end. It's all coming together. Just keep working. You are almost done. That's always exciting. And like I said, this is a very fast project. You can make several. And so just with a few more stitches, you'll close this up. Just wrap it around. join, cut, fasten off, weave in, and get to scrubbing. Like I said, it's the little things. I love handmade items that you can use. And thank you all for watching. I hope you were able to learn how to make this simple, easy, step-by-step scrubby. Hit the like button. It really does help my channel. I so appreciate every single one of you. And if you have any ideas, let me know. Until next time, bye.